You're watching a movie. Something sad happens. And before you can stop it, before you can even decide whether you want to stop it, your eyes are wet. Your throat tightens. Liquid is running down your face. For what? Not to clean your eyes. That's what blinking is for. Not to flush out an irritant. There's no dust in a movie theater that only attacks during the emotional climax. You are the only animal on Earth that does this. No other species leaks water from its eyes when it feels something. Not chimpanzees, not dogs, not elephants. And elephants have funerals. You are sitting in a dark room watching actors pretend to feel things, and your body has decided, without consulting you, to push salt water out of your eye sockets. Why? Here's the thing about being a social animal. You need help sometimes, and asking for it, actually saying the words, is risky. Saying "I am not okay" announces weakness to everyone in earshot, including the ones who might exploit it. So evolution built a quieter signal, one that works before words do, one you can't fake easily, and one you can't hide. Tears are the original distress beacon. Before language, before gestures, before any of the sophisticated ways humans developed to say something is wrong, there was crying. Every mammal does it as an infant. The separation call, the wail that means, "Come back, I'm alone, I'm in danger." It's so ancient and so universal that you can play a human baby's cry to a mother dog, and she'll respond to it. But here's the part that's only human. At some point in our evolution, researchers estimate somewhere deep in the Pleistocene, human adults kept crying. While every other species outgrew it, we didn't. We added something new: visible tears. Add Vingerhoets, the Dutch psychologist who has spent his career studying why humans cry, calls this the central mystery. Animals vocalize distress. Only humans leak. The dominant theory, developed by evolutionary biologist Oren Hasson, is that tears evolved as a handicap signal. The same way a peacock's tail says, "I'm so strong I can survive even carrying this ridiculous thing around," tears say, "I'm so overcome that I can't see clearly." Blurred vision is a genuine cost. It makes you vulnerable. And that's exactly why it's believable. If someone says, "I'm sad," you evaluate the claim. If someone is crying, actually crying, vision blurred, face wet, you don't evaluate. You respond. The signal bypasses your skeptical machinery because it's expensive to fake. You can't produce emotional tears on command. Actors train for years to do it. Most people can't. But here's what makes this stranger than it sounds. Because tears don't just signal to other people. They signal to you. Your own body, in the middle of an emotional crisis, manufactures a chemical cocktail and then pushes it out of your face. And the stuff in that liquid? It's not just water. There are three kinds of tears. Basal tears, the ones that keep your eyes lubricated, always there, you never notice them. Reflex tears, the ones that show up when you chop onions or get dust in your eye. And emotional tears, the ones that come when you're sad or furious or overwhelmed with joy. The ones that confuse you at weddings and wreck you at funerals. Under a microscope, they're not the same thing. Emotional tears carry a higher concentration of protein than reflex tears. They're loaded with stress hormones, cortisol, prolactin, adrenocorticotropic hormone. They contain manganese, which affects mood regulation. And they carry leucine and kephalin, a natural opioid your body produces to kill pain. Read that again. Your tears contain painkillers. The biochemist William Fry proposed this decades ago, and modern metabolomics has confirmed it. Emotional tears are chemically distinct. They're not just salt water. They're a stress response delivery system. Your body, overwhelmed by emotion, packages up the stress chemistry and pushes it out. This is one reason crying feels like a release. It's not just psychological catharsis, though that's part of it. It's chemical. After a good cry, your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. The vagus nerve activates. Your heart rate slows. Your breathing deepens. Your body releases oxytocin and endogenous opioids, the same class of chemicals that make you feel warm after a hug or calm after exercise. You don't cry because you're sad. You cry because your body knows how to end sad. This is the Human Sketchbook, a series on Why You Do That, the channel about the strange, ancient reasons you do the things you do. If learning that your tears are a 200,000-year-old social technology feels worth sticking around for, there are more pages, that's all. So now you have two things that seem unrelated, the social signal and the chemical release. But look at them together. You cry, visibly, involuntarily, with liquid that blurs your vision, and the people around you soften. They move toward you. They help. At the exact same moment, your body is flushing out stress hormones and releasing its own painkillers. The social support arrives as the internal chemistry resets. These two systems weren't designed separately. They're one system. The tear is both the distress call and the first step of recovery. Evolution didn't just build a signal. It built a signal that also treats the signaler. Consider what happens when you suppress it. You feel worse. The stress hormones stay circulating. The tension doesn't release. The people around you don't know you need help because the signal never went out. You're running a distress beacon with the mute button held down, wondering why no one responds. The fact is simpler. Crying is not a malfunction. It's not weakness. It's one of the most sophisticated technologies the human body ever produced. A distress signal that also begins the repair. A vulnerability display that triggers connection. A chemical reset wrapped in salt water and social meaning. No other animal has it. Just you. So, back to the movie theater. You're sitting in the dark. Something sad happens. Your eyes fill up. Liquid runs down your face. And for a moment, maybe just a moment, you feel embarrassed. You shouldn't be crying at a movie. It's just actors. It's just light on a screen. But your body doesn't know about movies. Your body knows about signals. It knows that something moved you, that something mattered enough to trigger the most honest distress system you have. It manufactured the tears, loaded them with chemistry, and sent them out. Because 200,000 years ago, that's what kept people alive when words weren't enough. You're not weak. You're running ancient software perfectly. And somewhere deep in your brainstem, a very old machine is saying, "This is what connection looks like."